Hello, Lion Nation. I have Mr. Adkins here for our Teacher Spotlight. Thank you for giving me your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Why did you decide to take over Guitar Club after Mr. McCurry stepped away?
Well, it's funny. He kept talking me into being in Guitar Club for years when I was a teacher here. He knew I played a little bit, and I ended up hanging out up there with the kids and really enjoyed it. And then, of course, he's like, I'm getting ready to retire here pretty soon. And he's like, I think you're the only one that can kind of do it. So if you want to do it, and I jumped all over it. It was great because it's a big passion of mine. It's probably my main passion outside of teaching. So it was like a great opportunity for me to kind of be able to come in and help. And so that's kind of how I got into it. So.
Why do you think Mr. McCurry founded the Guitar Club?
He actually did it through another grant. I can't remember the name of the grant right now, but it was an after-school grant like we have with Reach right now. And he did it to keep kids out of trouble. It was a program specifically for that, to get kids that didn't necessarily have anything going on after school or that stayed after school to come in and have something to do so they weren't just like sitting around or causing trouble or whatever. And then it just evolved from there.
Did you ever think the Guitar Club would evolve into what it is today?
Well, I mean, I've only had it for a few years, and it's kind of gone a little bit past my expectations because it is tough, especially during COVID. It killed a lot of our, numbers that we had. We used to have about almost 20 people that were in it before I took it over, and then of course as time went on, it was less and less. And then, but my hope was to get everybody more people in that from all different musical backgrounds, so not just guitar players, but drummers and bass players. And luckily through the grant, we've been able to do that. So it's sort of surpassed my expectations. And I've got seniors now that pretty much have a band that are playing out and about, so that's pretty cool too.
How quickly do you think you and your group are improving?
It depends who you talk to. I think I've got a lot of people this year that have put the time in, and you can tell. Especially ones that have been in here from last year. They've really taken the time to practice and over the summer and then come back in, and especially, if I need them to learn something, they do a good job of sticking with it. So it kind of depends who you ask. Some people it's just baby steps. They're just kind of learning as they go, and then you got some people who have went above and beyond over the summer to come back and learn songs all the way through and even solos, so it's pretty cool.
What's your end goal this year?
My end goal, I would say probably my end goals, we've kind of already accomplished it, was to play live shows out and about. We did that with Old Settlers Days, which was pretty cool. A lot of people like that. Last year, that was sort of the goal to myself, was to somehow get us together to where we could play actual shows. And we've got a couple other shows that are coming up, potential shows that we just found out about this past week. So yeah, that's kind of been the goal, and we've sort of surpassed it, and hopefully do more.
Do you plan on performing at Field Day again this year?
Yep, that'll be the big one. And since we can kind of perform whatever we want, they're pretty excited about it because they get to choose any kind of genre they want that they want to learn how to play, and so that we're definitely looking forward to that again this year.
Would you like to add a lyricist to your group?
Absolutely. I'm always looking for singers because I don't want to have to be the one that sings. But yeah, if anybody, I know I've got several band people in here right now that can sing and do things. Now, I don't know if they really want to sing, but like Weston, he sings, our guitar club president, he's been singing and playing more. And so yeah, if we can get people in there that want to sing, and by all means, we'll take you.
What kind of music is most popular in the club?
Probably rock, if I had to guess. The best genre, I mean, come on now.
Not grunge?
Oh, a little bit of grunge is in there. I'm gonna throw it in rock too. Yeah, we Nirvana is like that's one of the go-to songs. Smells Like Teen Spirit for us. So,
what's your guys' favorite song to perform, or most performed song?
I'd say, this is my seniors. We got a couple of Metallica fans in the house, so they wanted to play For Whom the Bell Tolls. And so that's kind of other than Teen Spirit, that's the one that they like to play together. So we usually do that one. That's like the curtain call song, like at the end, that's the one we do, so.
Who's your favorite musician?
Oh, it depends on the year. I always find somebody new that I like and I'm into. The two bands that really got me into playing guitar, probably the two most influential bands, would have to be Metallica and Pantera, because I was a big heavy metal guy back in my day in high school. So James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett kind of got me into guitar, and Dimebag Darrell from Pantera was the guy that got me to actually pick it up. So,
As we wrap up things, do you have any advice to give to new players?
Practice every day if possible, even if it's only for 5 minutes. I learned that mistake the hard way. I played for years and then I gave it up and didn't play as much in my 20s that I should have. So it's like anything else in life. If you really want to get good at it, you just got to stay consistent and keep building on things every day, even if it's for a little time to get where you want to go. So.
Yeah, I remember I got these auxiliary headphones that plug into my amp, and I will be playing at 3 in the morning while my parents are sleeping.
Yep, I've been there too, especially if you like playing rock, which is our favorite genre. You have to have headphones.
Anything else you would like to say?
Well, if anybody's interested in Guitar Club, you don't have to know how to play anything. We'll teach you. I have seniors that are doing lessons. I'll do lessons if anybody wants me to. I'm more guitar and bass than I am drums, but yeah, if you've never played an instrument in your life and you're interested, you're welcome to join. If you've played for many years, you're welcome to join. So it's just here, there, and in between. It's free right now. There are no dues. And we've been getting more guitars donated to us. So if anybody has any instruments in their closet they don't use, feel free to give them to us, and we'll take them.
This is Draven Miller with Mr. Adkins. Back to the studio.